should go now. Are we live? Where's the Zoom call? Who disappeared? Zoom call. Let's give it a second. See if it's working. Is it working? Is it working? Is it working?
Is it? Yes, it is. It is working.
Yes.
You did it.
Yes.
It is working.
About 5
I like it.
6 minutes.
So, what's going on, y'all? This is Erskine, the mad scientist.
And I am Kawaii Kiwi Cos.
Why?
And Brittney is going through some serious issues over here. And this down here is Brittney Savona.
I'm Brittney Savona. I always have technical difficulties.
Every time. Every time.
I just don't know how to use YouTube. So I'm learning.
Oh my
One day I will get it like this, like quickly. Snap.
Well, one day I'll be able to just like, yeah, no, probably not. I'm probably always going to mess it up. There's always going to be something technical wrong.
That's
I'm just going
to. That's part of the thing. Yeah, that is definitely part of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
man. So this is our first YouTube live stream, and
I'm
super excited.
And you get to see us. So I know a lot of you guys heard our voices on Podbean, Spotify, and all other major channels, but we're gonna give you a chance to see us once a month. So we're gonna do a YouTube live stream every month, and this is being the first of many. And we got a lot of good things coming, especially on Saturday. But but before we do that, in a few days, The Last of Us Part 2 is going to be released. Someone in the Geek Corner. Now, if you're not following us in the Geek Corner, please join the Geek Corner, which is on Facebook, and it is called OrangePhoenix Geek Corner. That's what it's called. So you type it out. I'm the admin, so I'm automatically approve it. Right now, we got a contest. Who is going to be the top contributor? So the top contributor will get this rare, if you can see that, DVD set of Shaman King. This is not on Funimation or Crunchyroll or Hulu or Netflix. You're going to have to look at it through illegal means, which we are not encouraging.
Give me
this right here. Yeah, it's the entire series of Shaman King. So if you haven't seen this yet, you need to. And I think they actually announced that they're actually doing a remake of the series, like on Crunchyroll. So this is actually perfect timing. I had no idea that was actually happening. So any of you guys have an announcement for Saturday? Because I've done enough announcements. I'm leaving it to you.
I'm going to leave it to Brittney.
Oh, yeah. Saturday. Let's see. Announcements. I don't have any announcements. All I can give you right now is recommendations.
What do you mean you don't have announcements?
You don't have an announcement.
I mean, I don't. I don't have any.
You don't have announcements. That's insanity. That's crazy.
You know what? Yes, I do. I have an announcement. Mm-hmm. If you have never been to Anime Expo, y'all, I talk with my hands. That's just my thing. That's what I do. So.
You like that?
I do. So if you've never been to Anime Expo, which is held every 4th of July weekend in Los Angeles, California, obviously it was canceled this year, but
mm-hmm.
They are going to be doing Anime Expo Lite via a live stream on July 3rd and the 4th. And this is still something new for them. They just started streaming Anime Expo. It's 2020, 2018, 2017 was when they first started streaming a couple of the panels. So now with everything going on, they're like, you know what, let's just do it. There's going to be a concert. They're going to have interviews with some of the manga artists and some regular artists as well. And they're going to have all the links. I know there's going to be a link for some of the artists that were going to be at Artist Alley. So if you want some customized merch or some special merch, that is going to be a good time to get that merch. I know I'm going to check it out because I need more Sesshomaru remotes. You can't see it, but there's 2 Sesshomarus on my wall, and I need more. I always need more. So, if you know of a good artist who does immaculate Sesshomaru drawings, you are more than welcome to let me know.
I'm looking at
Let me know.
I'm looking at Hitsugaya's night court. She said, "I can't go to cons outside of the UK." Crying. I am so sorry. However, you can still purchase things. So all is not lost. We are in the same boat as you.
Yeah.
Okay, because we can't go to cons because cons are closed, except for Raleigh Galaxy Con. For some reason, that still is not canceled.
I want to try to make it.
Fingers crossed.
Do you think they're just waiting until the last minute to make a decision on that?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I can't imagine any of the voice actors actually showing up, but I don't know. It is Raleigh. I mean, I don't know if North Carolina is a hotbed for COVID-19. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
But
I don't think it is, but we've had a lot of, there's a lot of people that the travel bug has bitten, so they have traveled. So if GalaxyCon is still going on, I want to go. I wanted to say RelaxyCon.
Well, here's the thing, guys. There's this new thing going on that literally you walk. This happened in my mom's hospital, okay? Because my mom works in the hospital. Mm-hmm. So you go through like this, almost like a metal detector in a way, but it takes your temperature, and if you have some sort of fever, they have like this like button looking thing, like light, that alarm that says go home.
Like a Christmas tree.
Go
Get
home.
out.
It literally says it. It literally says go home. Go home. Like you could have like one up, normal, and they will make you go home.
What?
Yeah, so they're taking people's temperature. And that's what I heard parks are doing. Like Universal Studios is probably doing it, and also Disney is possibly doing it, because Disney is opening up, I think, July 8th, July 9th. I think July 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be doing something like that. So you never know. Maybe the con will have something like that, but I feel like that would be
about how close. I don't know. I'm thinking about how cons are, and because it's going to be one of the few that is actually still going on, how close you're going to be, how much contact you're going to be in with that person before they get their temperature right.
Yeah. That's why I will be in a bubble.
Right.
Like those bubbles.
This is the perfect year to go in the bubble suit.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
Bubble suit. If you
that'd be a perfect idea.
Sexy Pikachu,
Yes.
I'll be in the
Pokeball, just run around in the Pokeball.
Yes.
That would actually be pretty awesome, though, man, to see.
That'd be a good idea.
I'll be doing an inflatable thing. I want to be a dinosaur. I want to be Pikachu. I don't know what else. I just repeat those in that order.
Pikachu.
I think the 2 times I've had to go anywhere near or inside of a hospital or doctor's office and they took my temperature, both times it was under the average. They were like, "What's up with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm cold. That's got to be what it is." I thought that was pretty weird, though.
Like I was telling you guys, I had like a COVID scare because where I was located, someone actually had it, but didn't know they had it, right? So we actually had to go. I went to get tested. I was negative, obviously. But because I took necessary precaution, because now in South Carolina, things are opening up. And I knew there was going to be a spike once Memorial Day hits, because you had people from all over coming to the beach. And then now Horry County, which is Myrtle Beach area, is kind of like, I don't know how many cases of COVID like just happened in a day, but it was nuts.
There have been a lot. I think the last statistic I saw, there were, at the start of the spike, it was like 95 in one day, which is not a lot per se, but when you look at the area, I think the primary area that it's focused in is the 29569 area, which is Loris, which is right next to North Carolina. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stay home. It's fine. I can travel through anime.
And Josh Jimenez says, your barbershop is say broke. Like, all right. First of all, shout out to Josh Jimenez. And his brand is called Boogie Blends. He's the one who actually gives me my haircut. And that fresh cut on the Saturday's release of OrangePhoenix magazine. I like that segue. Yeah, so we're releasing our own magazine come Saturday. We've been working very, very hard on it. And shout out to Treese Hannah. Shout out to Joshua Jimenez for the haircut, because he is my barber. And I was going through so much crap. Like when it came to the pandemic, I was like, I need my cut. I need a haircut. And he's like my personal barber. And I always go see him. It just so happened that he left his clippers in the barbershop, which was quarantined, and he couldn't really get his clippers. So when he finally got the clippers, he told me what was up. I immediately drove to his house. I'm like, man, I have an emergency. This has to happen right now. You know, I need the pressure. And that's what we call it now, Coach. You know, apply the pressure. So I needed that cut. Now, I actually probably going to see him next week, actually. So every week and a half. So shout out to Joshua Jimenez, a.k.a. Boogie Blends. But yeah, feel free to ask us any question that you want. You know, we will be releasing our magazine on Saturday. We will be doing YouTube live streams every month. And next week, we are actually going to be talking about a Netflix series called Space Force with Steve Carell. Now, some of you guys know who that guy is because of The Office. He's pretty funny. He's a pretty funny guy, but this new series, Space Force, has been released. And I know a lot of people was asking about Baki, because the new season of Baki was released I would say maybe last week or so. So next month, we will be talking about Baki and King and Ashura, and we'll debate which anime fighting series is actually better. Which
no Yaiba?
Again?
Outside of Kimetsu no Yaiba? Because, I mean, their fighting scenes are fire.
Oh, no. So, when I mean like fighting, I mean like fist fighting, like martial arts style, like one-on-one, you know, World Cup of fighting type anime. But I mean, now let's be real. Demon Slayer fighting scenes are very crisp and pristine. I mean, that is art personified. Yeah. I think I got to rewatch it again.
It's good.
Okay, first of all, this question here: does Kiwi really think Avatar is a cartoon? Yes, it's a cartoon. It's not an anime. I will threaten you always. And then second is, where do I pick up a copy of the magazine? That's a really good question.
That's a very good question. We actually have a Patreon now where we actually have tiers where we have a ramen tier, which is like $1 donation, you know, every month. So you will get in the near future like polls and like blog posts from myself and Brittney and Kiwi, and oftentimes, well, sometimes King Miles. King Miles wasn't able to join us today because she had other engagements, but you will get, you know, little excerpts from us. Now, there also is a $5 a month tier where you can actually get your monthly subscription to the magazine. And if you are on the cover of the magazine, we will try our best to actually give you an actual physical copy for you to have. So it will be monthly. It will be $5 a month for the magazine.
Yes.
So that's how you get through Patreon. And we will actually put the link in our bio on Instagram. So we actually have a link tree. So you can actually click on the link in our bio and click on Patreon and then subscribe that way. Yeah. So that's how you are able to do that. So we are still working out a little bit, you know, all the kinks, because we really want this magazine to go out for you guys, because we are for you guys. You know, it's a magazine, you know, for the nerd, by the nerd. That's us.
Yeah, and also about the magazine on Patreon, you don't need to be part of our Patreon for other kinks and all of that. So you can follow our Patreon page as well. And we will put things that are free, but you won't get all the perks. So I would say it would be better to be part of it, so then you can get all the perks. We can do private live streams and get to know you guys. We can give you the magazine later on, the physical copy with other things, and we'll keep you updated on everything. Yeah.
So, Kiwi, why do you threaten them, man? Why do you threaten them with Avatar?
Listen,
that's a long-standing debate.
Okay, It is, but I did some thinking while I was in Pennsylvania because I was with my cousins. And my cousin's like, let's go watch some anime. So I was thinking, like, okay, let's watch My Hero Academia, Naruto, Bleach, like One Piece, like the things that are like, popular and mainstream, because they probably didn't watch it. So I was like, we're ready. I'm ready. They're like, let's watch Avatar. I literally looked at them and I was like, Avatar? And now I had a feeling. It just, like, before I was like, Avatar could be an anime, but no, it hit me there. It's not an anime. It's not. It's not an anime. It hit me right there.
I think if I was conflicted on it being an anime, I ended up binge watching The Legend of Korra. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
Cartoon. And The Legend of Korra is good, but I'm going to be honest. The only season I thoroughly enjoyed was season 4. The main character got on my nerves all 3 seasons. Mm-hmm. I was not expecting that. I was aggravated for 3 seasons. I wasn't happy about that. But I mean, it's a good way to end in a sense Avatar, but it is definitely Legend of Korra to me solidified it being a cartoon versus an anime.
So they should have never made it, and then everybody will think it's an anime. Shame on them.
And Josh got you pegged too. He's like, yeah, she's from up north, isn't she? Because Josh was from up north. Like as soon as you started talking, he's like, yep, NY. Because like with Josh, like when he cuts my hair, like it's funny, like cause sometimes the way he talks. And he says, funny, a New Yorker knows a New Yorker when they hear it. And so, like, when he talks, though, he's like, all right, so boom. Yeah, so this happened, whoop, whoop, whoop. And that's how Josh talks. And it's so funny because I hang around him so much, I start to talk like him. Like, I start to have the same mannerism. You know how you hang around someone long enough, you start to have, like, certain accents and certain sayings? That's exactly how I am.
Yes, I started saying y'all because I went down south. Like at least once a month last year. I said y'all. I said it to my students. If you guys don't know, I also teach figure skating. But I said it to my students the other day. They looked at me and they're like, "Where were you?" They're like, and I was like, "Well, I was at this anime convention, and now all my little students love anime, so raising them right."
You gotta raise them right. You have to raise them right. Like no doubt. No doubt. So hit us with some questions. Like hit us with some stuff, and we'd be more than happy to answer. You can ask me. You can ask Brittney. You can ask Kiwi with her quirkiness. So we are here for you guys. So how excited you guys are for this magazine? Because I know we've been talking about this for months.
I am ready for this sucker to drop. I mean, if I knew, I guess I'm gonna compare it to a pregnant lady at the end of her trimester, and you are ready to get that sucker out and be done and move on with your life. That is how I feel about this magazine right now. Like, ready for this sucker to drop, but I'm excited about it. I mean, it's just
I'm ready for July right now. I'm not sure about you guys. I'm ready to start on July. And maybe August too. But I am.
I think once I love seeing like the start to the end, like where it started, which was blank.
Yes.
To where it is now, and it's like, yo, we did that. It looks good. I don't know. It warms my cold little heart.
Like Brittney likes demons. As you actually look in the back, she likes the Shamaru. Like she loves the anime demons.
I do. I don't know why, but I do. They inspired me to order some contacts, so I got like gray and red and yellow and some other funky colors. I can't wait for them to come in.
See.
I need.
But I mean, they were buy 3 get 3 free.
What are you doing over there, Kiwi? You're like just rubbing the wall.
Plain wall that used to have posters that I put in the other side of the room. But I'm too lazy to get up and move y'all around. Oh my god, I said y'all.
See?
I I hate you. I hate you.
I've got them spread out. Like I had a really big anime expo poster here, and I moved it because I was moving some things around the room. And I think I'm just gonna make this my poster wall, and then this other wall is gonna be my cherry blossom wall because I've already got cherry blossoms on that side anyway. And then, I don't know. I'll figure out the rest as I go.
True. And Josh asked, what made you guys link and decide to take the jump to a magazine with each other?
I don't know. I just dived in. I was like, magazine bet. Let's go. That's how it went. I don't know.
That's exactly how Kiwi went.
It was like, magazine bet.
This is kind of crazy. I don't think I've told you guys this. So when I was in college, I had taken a creative writing class. I love to write. It is one of my top 5 passions. And somewhere in my head, I was like, I would love to be able to just do a magazine one day or work for a magazine company one day. It was a dream that I didn't think would actually happen back then. And so fast forward to 2020, and then this idea comes up, and in my head, I'm like, am I being punked? Like, is this really going to happen? Because it was something I had said years ago. And then to have it, essentially about to finally come into fruition, I'm like, I must be on the right life track.
Listen, like,
got to be on the right life track.
Makes me want to cry. Like, why don't I have a good story like this? Like, I feel dumb.
What?
I don't know. You're like, oh, I always wanted to do this. And I'm like, I just dived right in, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I'm ready.
It's funny because from coming onto OrangePhoenix up until this point, like for me, way back when, I would always say, I told my mom about this magazine and I was going to name it X. It wasn't going to be called X. I'm not going to say the name because I'm trademarked. But anyway, so I was like, I want a magazine that can be for everybody. I want everybody to be able to connect with it. And then fast forward, we got Erskine, we've got OrangePhoenix, and we've got Kiwi, we've got King, and now we've got this magazine, and it's just like, it is mind-blowing that this is finally happening. It's weird and exciting and scary all at the same time.
So, like with me, I know I started OrangePhoenix back in 2017, but fast forward, unless y'all ask a question, how did we get started? Well, I'm gonna ask the main question. Answer the main question. It was initially the brainchild of like me and Ricky, because Ricky came down to visit, and I'm like, what about a magazine, man? Because I read magazines, physically read magazines, but also I kind of like did research. And Josh says, I see you with the coffee drip. He's talking about the mug. So anyway, I said, what about a magazine? And he was like, okay. So we actually put down like page numbers, what we wanted each page, and this, that, and the third. And then I presented it to Brittney. And then I actually kind of popped the idea to Kiwi a little bit. And then we kind of like got off of it for a while. It was like a few months gap. And then it resurfaced again. And again, with me doing research, not a lot of people buy physical magazines. I was like, okay, what about digital mags? And I mean, we can do a select few like physical mags and just do a digital. So here's the thing you need to know about Kiwi. Kiwi is a hustler. I'm going to tell you that right off.
Something weird.
Yeah, she's a straight hustler, right? So, and I think that's straight NY. That's straight NY. And I think that's why I love her so much.
I think
is because she's all about it. And I met Kiwi at Animazement, right? Was it Animazement?
That was last year, yeah. That was
it was
second con, yeah.
Yeah, it was Animazement because King Miles was actually interviewing Kiwi. And then for a period, I kept thinking about Kiwi over and over and over again. I was like, you know what? What about Kiwi coming over? Because she's, like her smile, she's quirky, and I like that personality. So let me bring her. And so when I thought about it, She was like, yeah, bet, I'm with it. And I was like, all right, cool. And so when I went to her about the magazine, she was like, yeah, bet, I'm with it. She's like, oh, what about this and this and this and this and this and this? And I'm gonna tell you, sometimes Brittney can tell you too, because we'll wear Brittney out. Like, I think it was one time that Brittney actually fell asleep on the Zoom call.
Yeah, I'm a total, like, I'm a day person. Like, I have left those vampire years behind. Mm-hmm. They are gone. The vampire has become human. I'm human now.
Yeah.
Sleep at night.
Me and Kiwi are definitely vampires, and King as well. So, I mean, I think, but we'll literally start a Zoom meeting at like 6 p.m. and we don't get off that Zoom call until after midnight, because we are like brainstorming, putting stuff down. Oh, we're going to do this and that and the third. We're going to do this today. We're going to do that today. We're going to do this today. And then Brittney kind of that first window of how me and Kiwi kind of like works.
I was like, let me sleep on y'all.
Yeah, and she did. She did fell asleep on us. We was like, me and Kiwi was like throwing darts at the board, like, all right, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this.
Like, something will come through in the group chat. I'll catch it.
You guys remember my drawing that I made of the magazine? Guys, you ready? You ready for the cover, guys? I'm an artist.
Yeah, the original cover page.
Artist. Here's the cover page. Sneak peek, guys. You ready? I don't think you guys are ready for this, but...
Yeah, that was our original cover page. That was the original cover page.
No, look, but that was so helpful, though.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You see, like, that's the picture. Of course, the cat is going to be, number one. And then we have, like, another picture of another cat. I call him Mr. Whiskers. You like him?
Mr. Whiskers.
Yeah. Then we got, like, the title. So this is going to be the cover page, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta see
That's our magazine.
That's our magazine, guys.
It is a one-of-a-kind cover, that's for sure.
It is. I'm very proud of it.
And Brittney's getting some love, man. Like, people complimenting you on your hair. Like, your hair is off the chain. Love you, Brittney, man.
Thank you. My technology is not working as usual, so I can't see anything.
Oh, she can't see anything.
I will get it together by like the second YouTube, but for the first one, I don't know why I'm so non-technology savvy, because for like the other people that I'm normally around, I am the tech person. So it irritates me when I have tech problems that are beyond, well, maybe not beyond my control. I'm just kind of slow. It's okay.
And Kimberly Yoshi says, Kiwi get some love too. Mad scientist, you all right, I guess. LOL.
Yo, let me tell you about Kiwi, y'all, because I love this girl. I do. I remember when I first met you, and I was just like, I was so in awe of you. I was like, oh my gosh, like your cosplay was amazing. Amazing. And I have not seen anyone do a better one. I don't know the character's name, but it was that you had the pigtails.
Junko Inashima.
Yeah. It was just your personality just kind of blew me away. You had this confidence, and it was just, I was like, I want to be like this girl right here, because she has got it. She's got the confidence. She's just so sure of herself. And it is something you don't see that a lot. Like you were very self-aware of who you are. And I love it. Like, y'all, Kiwi is my sister from another mister. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And then Josh says Kiwi drew that with her feet while she was doing the podcast.
If you call my hand my feet, yeah, sure. But
that's talent. That takes talent. That is talent.
Yeah, I totally did it on my feet, like currently making the next cover. Just saying.
That's wild, man. But I mean, honestly, it's like a collection of personalities, especially with the real cover to the magazine. Because I think maybe a couple of days ago, Kiwi was sending me the covers, and it was like, hey, laugh emojis, you might want to change the spelling. Like, she brings it back, like, oh, I just noticed that. She was like, Dang it. All right, I'm going back to it.
Spelling and grammar. So I don't know how I'm in this magazine. I didn't think about this through. I was just like, yeah, bet. And then I was like, wait, I had to write. I'm not good at like grammar and stuff.
No,
but, that's why
I love the transition of the cover, like from where it started on the page with Mr. Whiskers,
okay, yep,
to where it is now. I love it, and it's to get to see that from start to finish, from Mr. Whiskers to all the revisions of the cover. Y'all need to just buy the magazine. I'm telling you, you're not gonna regret it. It's going to be good. I bet mine says Show Maru picture on it. It's gonna be good. And that beautiful frame that I got for free because the people broke one of the glasses. It was they broke one, so I got the whole set for free. So I got $50 back. It's like, okay,
nice.
Look, I don't think you guys know how serious that bet is because she loves Sesshomaru. Like, I mean, when I say loves, this is top tier S-class love here. If she's willing to bet that, like, you really don't understand how much she loves Sesshomaru. Y'all don't understand.
My husband. Y'all just don't know. That is my husband. When they drop the new Inuyasha movie, that you're going to see me. That is our kid that we had. It's me.
Yeah. You got a half human, half demon baby.
That's right. That's right. Yep, that's me. That's my voice you're gonna hear.
Here's a guy in Icor say, if you need a musician for anything, I'm your guy. If it's something simple. Hey, that's plug right there. That's plug. Matthew Johnson says, I want it. Yeah, the magazine, we are very excited about. Magazine. It got a lot of stuff in there. Trivia. It got some games up in there. It got some.
We got the comic.
We can feature you in it in the next one. We already have one for now, but like the next magazine, you guys can be featured. Just saying.
Yes, just saying. We got a Geek Corner member of the month in there. We have cosplay tips. We even talk about a game or two. I mean, it's got ads in there. Especially for artists, especially for the independent artists out there. So if you are one of those artists that goes to the artist alley or work at the artist alley, because I understand their grind, I understand their hustle, is because sometimes they don't really go out to the cons because they're sitting there behind the desk and they're getting commission for their artwork. So this is another way they can get their stuff out there is through those ads. And, the way you can actually get in contact with them, how to follow them, and how to actually get that particular artwork from them, those ads are very helpful. Because I know sometimes when you look at magazines, you kind of like flip over ads. Our ads are very important for the artists and for you guys. Because I know one of our Geek Corner members, Willie, he's been posting artwork ad nauseum. And it's like, I have 250 plus posts in the queue right now in the Geek Corner, not just of Willie, but just other people all together. Like, I'm really kind of like cycling through and kind of like approve, decline, approve, decline.
Yeah. See the notifications come through and it'll just be like, there'll be it'll be silent and then there'll be like 20 notifications just came through and I'm like, wait, what is going on? My phone is going crazy.
Yes, that is me. That is me. And the Geek Corner members, because they are vying for the Shaman King DVD set. They are vying for that. And I think percentage-wise, it jumped up 130% this month as far as like people, contributing and posting and commenting. And actually the member numbers actually increased as well. So shout out to you guys. So this is not the last giveaway we're going to have for the top contributor in the Geek Corner, but it's just one of many. We may not be able to do it every month, but ever so often. Yes, and Kimura Yoshi is the creepy hentai guy because he always posts like hentai stuff.
Yo, I love those. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
those things are funny. Yeah. I love. You gotta have a sick sense of humor to enjoy those posts. I enjoy those posts. They're good.
Yoshi appreciates that too because he's like, man, my hentai stuff don't get love, and it's not like nudity or anything like that. It walks that fine line. It just kind of like it teeters on that fence a little bit.
people are scared. I think some people are scared to like things like that because they think, okay, people are gonna judge me. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. Judge away, whatever.
Judge free zone.
You know, it's if you like it. They don't have a thumbs down button, but they could. Facebook, if you see this, you could give us an eye roll emoji and take that cares back. We already got a heart.
Yeah. And here's the guy in Night Course. I have a sixth sense of humor. So, yeah. Yoshi is the guy. Yoshi is the hentai guy. I mean, I always think it's funny. I mean, he always gets good reception anyway because it's different from the norm. And I think some people do watch hentai, just don't say it. So that's kind of like, yeah.
What was the I'm going back to one of the podcasts we had. What was the one that King recommended? I forgot.
Oh, interspecies
reviewer.
So good.
Yeah.
Go watch it. It's funny. It's hilarious.
I forgot to watch more, but you reminded me, and now I'm ready. And you probably saw me. You guys see me now. Before I can say that in the podcast, you guys won't see how I spaz out right there. I'll be like, that's how I get excited.
But I feel like I hear that, like when you're spazzing on the podcast, I hear that. So to see you do it isn't anything different. It's like, oh, it's just Kiwi being Kiwi.
Yeah, of course. Like, okay, I know how Kiwi looks when she spaz out, and I know how I kind of know how Brittney looks when she spaz out, especially when her and King has a meeting of the minds when it comes to certain manga. It's like, oh, I have that, and it's kind of like girl screaming. And I kind of like sometimes I just mute the mic because I was like, yeah, they're gonna have their moment for like 5 minutes because they're gonna talk about this manga. They're gonna talk about this
because we get it. We get each other when it comes to our manga. She has recommended some good manga for me. I have read some manga she hasn't recommended, but it was good. And I may just let her know that she might want to check them out as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she dropped some gems on her manga and anime.
Oh yeah, and it's so funny though because usually when I have like female guests and Brittney is up there and they'll drop a manga and then either A, Brittney's already on the call or B, Brittney will call in. It's like, yeah, I got that. You know, it's like, yo, I got that. Like, what about this and this and this and this and this? And it's like, we go best friends. Yep. You know, that kind of thing. So, I love it. And Yoshi says it's art. Now he's referring to hentai. He's like, it's art. He's defending himself.
It is art.
Yeah.
And like most art, it can be tastefully done, or it can be a little raunchy. It just depends on what you're in the mood for.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I mean, that's what I like about the Geek Corner, especially on Facebook, is that it's a collection of people that have like different takes on different things. Because you have some people in the group that love sci-fi and Star Wars and stuff like that. You have people in the group that loves comics and manga. You have people in the group that loves anime. You have people that loves hentai, Yoshi. You have people like that. And so you have people that love professional wrestling. You have people that love video games. So one thing I can say about the group where I don't think a lot of other groups can say is that we are 95 to 100% positive. Well, actually 100% positive. Because, we just have meetings of mind. Now, where it got really intense, though, is when PlayStation 5 released made that announcement. And then we got split down the middle a little bit because we had PlayStation, we had Xbox. Yeah. And then people was kind of like, but it always happens. It always happens. It's clash. I'm pro PlayStation, by the way. So I'm just, it is what it is. So people was like, yeah, Xbox is more powerful. But PlayStation might have better exclusives, may have better games. And then you might have that one PC guy that says, I'm the king and y'all just peasants. That kind of thing. So
I'm always going to say Dreamcast. It's my favorite system.
Yeah. And just like, can me and Knob get a little paragraph every month? We just be on some NYC nerd stuff. That's a good idea.
Bet.
That may be a good idea. Now says you got the good cop or you get bad cop. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because actually, Yoshi is from NY as well. So that was just. I'm getting a lot of New Yorkers labeled. Getting a lot of that.
Crazy.
That could be a good thing.
Yes, that is a good thing. Not want the hentai cop. That's what you want.
Look, it's good. Like, the content is just good. I think it's funny. Now, do I think I don't think we've had anybody who was super, negative about any of those type of posts. But I think I think if you're not all that comfortable, you may be like, you know, can you kind of tone that down a little bit? But I'm like, go full steam ahead. Let's go.
Like, you know what's funny about it? Yeah, Yoshi actually DM'd me. He said, hey, you know, am I cool with the hentai post? I'm like, yeah, you cool. He's like, hey, what about this one? Too much? And I saw it, and I was like, yeah, that might be too much, bro. That might be too much. I say, but it's funny as heck, though. I mean, it definitely is that.
Oh, see, now I want to know what it is.
Yeah, now you gotta drop the group chat.
I will forward it to both of you guys, and yeah, you're gonna probably lose it. I'm telling you, you're gonna probably lose it.
Thanks.
Ready.
And actually, Matt asked, didn't we talk about Dreamcast in the group? Actually, yeah, we did a little bit. Because I think Matt posted it or somebody else did.
Yeah, they did, because I don't know if they posted it about the Dreamcast, but I know there was a question about what is your favorite non-mainstream game.
Right.
In Space Channel 5.
Brittney's all about Space Channel 5.
I don't know why I like that game so much. The little aliens and the girl she's shooting and dancing, and all I hear is choo, choo, choo. That's it. And I love that. I don't know why. It's funny. I might have.
Brittney, I will tell you this though. I will give you this bit of information. I have like Dreamcast games on my laptop, like right now. So if I can do it, I know you can do it too. All you gotta do is just YouTube on how to do it, and you can get Space Channel 5 on your laptop, and maybe you can live stream and show people what are they missing when it came down to Dreamcast. Because I had Crazy Taxi 2, Ready to Rumble, of course Sonic Adventure, especially when Sonic Adventure came out and you saw Sonic running down the pier, and you see like the whale jumping out in and out the ocean. I was like, man, this is awesome. I want a Dreamcast now, and I got it. And I still have it right now downstairs. So
I may look into doing that. I may look into doing that. I have my Twitch stream. I just haven't used it since I was able to afford to go to Anime Expo, because I just used it to watch Anime Expo.
Yeah, and Josh says, and the original 2Ks, like NFL 2K, NBA 2K, awesome stuff. Now, what I'm really fiending for is a PlayStation 2, only for one game that I want. That's NBA Street Volume 2. That's what I want. And I mean, obviously I got the ends to do it, but I kind of want a PS2 just to play NBA Street.
So believe it or not, I think I have an extra one.
Oh, do you? You have a PS2?
I have 2, 3, 4. We are a gaming household. Like, my brother has the 360 and the Xbox and the GameCube. I've got the Dreamcast. We've got Super Nintendo. Like, we've got it all. That's I don't know how we got into that, but we do. But I'm pretty sure I have an extra PlayStation 2 floating around somewhere. I would have to find it, but I'm pretty sure.
Are you willing to part ways with it?
Yeah, it wasn't mine. It belonged to somebody else. I don't need to.
Yes.
Well, let me find it first, but I'm pretty sure I have a second one.
Man, and here's the guy says he has a PS2 which no one uses. Kiwi's like, what's that?
What?
Oh, you trolling. You are trolling, man. Oh, you are trolling. Why?
What's that?
Now, Josh is holding out, man. As much as he cutting my hair, he's like, I have a PS2 with Budokai Tenkaichi, man. Like, man, people holding out.
We have to answer this question. Who's your favorite Pokemon? What's your favorite Pokemon? I was thinking about it for a little bit. And I gotta say, Mew is my favorite one. It's just so cute.
Dang, I gotta think about that.
Yeah, there's so many Pokemons out there, and I haven't seen like the newer Pokemons now, so most likely will change. But Mew was my all-time favorite because it's just like so squishy and like it's a cute little alien guy.
That is my dog you hear in the background. There's
knew it was gonna happen. Knew it was gonna happen.
Are coming to my door.
Take a shot every time. Okay, let's go. Even though it's juice.
Hush, animal.
We should make that
my favorite Pokemon, man. I gotta think.
Wait, how about
I kind of like Machamp.
Ooh, how about Squirtle with the glasses, like from the cartoon anime? I don't know. Do you count Pokemon's like anime or cartoon? It's an anime, right?
I mean, I
think so.
I have a few that I like. I can't say if I have a favorite.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll just name one of my favorites. I'll name one of my favorites. I like Bulbasaur because I love nature and being outside, and I like Bulbasaur. I think he's cute.
That's usually my go-to pick in the starter, Pokemon. Bulbasaur.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I like Machamp.
There was Lapras. Lapras was a good one. Pidgeot was a good one.
I like Lucario. Is that his name? Lucario.
Yeah.
The blue guy.
Gyarados is also a good one. If you could work with Magikarp long enough, God, that was an annoying one.
Oh, Magikarp in Pokemon Go. I got him into a Gyarados. I did that like 4 times with 4 different ones because I was trying to get like I wanted a different color, but it turns out it needs to be shiny, and I didn't realize it. So I wasted all my time and energy on walking so much to get those candies. And sorry, I'm just going through my flashbacks of trauma of just walking around my town.
Do you remember when that came out? Like, people were getting run over.
I did. I went crazy. I went every...
Oh, yeah. I was in shopping centers looking for Pokemon. Now, I think it was Logan Paul, the YouTuber. He actually was like, there was like this group of kids like in the park, like in this big clutter, just looking for Pokemon, right? And he screamed out a rare Pokemon. He was like on the street. He was like, Dragonite! And he just screamed it, right? And kids that was in the park just came straight to him all at one time. It was like, I don't know what it was. You ever seen 300 where you had all the Spartans and Athens coming together in one big swoop? That's exactly how those kids came to that sidewalk. And he was like surrounding everybody. And they're looking for this rare Pokemon, and there was nowhere to be found because he didn't even have his phone. I hate that. It's just, it's crazy. But
I did a lot of walking with Pokemon Go. I wanted to make sure I got what I could. That I ended up putting it on like several phones just so I could do my thing. Hold on.
I was so mad. Like, I need to start playing again. Did I delete it off my phone? If I delete it off my phone, I'm gonna cry. I deleted it off of my phone. Okay, I'm ready to cry now.
Right. You get those games that you download on your phone and then you kind of stop playing them. But like, I don't want to delete them because I've spent money.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I was obsessed.
What's that Pokemon that has the boxing gloves? I forgot his name.
I think it's Machamp.
Yeah.
Well, see, Machamp is like, he has the belt, the type championship belt and everything. Like, he just like wrestles you and stuff like that. But there is a Pokemon that has boxing gloves. And there's a meme.
I don't remember. I know what I want to say, but I know what I want to say is not right. Because what I want to say is Geodude, but I know that's not right.
I forgot what that Pokemon's name is, but...
Let's Google it and see what Google says.
Yeah, Pokemon with the boxing gloves. So there was a meme out, right?
Oh,
it's like...
Hitmonchan.
It's what now?
Hitmonchan.
Hitmonchan? Okay, yeah. So imagine I was like, imagine this Pokemon was in the grass and he just pops out and punches you right in the chest.
I'd be mad.
I'd be like, well, there's a Pokemon.
yeah, I know, right?
Man down!
No,
they're probably like my second favorite one.
Like, Team Rocket be blasting off again.
Hitmonchan, yeah.
If I get attacked by a Pokemon, I will say that.
Just repeatedly say his own name. Hitmonchan, and like just pops you right in the chest. He comes out the bushes. You're like, wow. And also the funniest thing, other meme is like, just remember that you say, if you feel dumb today, remember that Ash tried to run hands with Mewtwo. He tried to punch Mewtwo in the chest. He tried to fight the Pokemon. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Look,
no, you can't do that.
He finally got to the end of his journey 11 years later.
Yes.
Should I start watching like Pokemon and then like watch everything? That would be a challenge.
Sacrifice animation for it, but you know, he got it.
But that was rough. I'm like, y'all didn't have to do that now. Y'all could have. I'm sure if I looked hard enough, there's a reason why the animation looks like that. But they didn't.
If you find it, please let us know. Because
put it in the magazine.
yeah. Tell us, please. Tell us.
Get that in there. Do some research on that. I can do that.
Exactly. So guys, you already know that on Saturday we will be releasing our magazine digitally. You can actually follow us on Patreon. I will be putting that in the link in our bio on Instagram, so you can click on Patreon. You can do your dollar donations or $5 donations. The $5 donation is really monthly. Is for the magazine itself. So the dollar donation, which we call that instant ramen, because you already know if you go to the store, how much is instant ramen? $1. So
what kind of instant ramen you getting?
I get instant ramen. Costs $1.
$1?
Yeah.
You must be talking about the ones that come in their own containers.
Yeah, like the what kind of
ramen is that? Packs are like 13 cents.
Packs. Yeah, it's like those little square packs. Yeah, it's $1.
What? Oh, those are 13 cents now. I get them for 13 cents.
Oh well, 13 cents. No, not those. It's the square ones. Like you just got to rip open the bag. It got chicken seasoning and all that stuff in it. Yeah, those. That's what I'm talking about.
Ramen.
Yeah, that ramen. That's ramen. But not the high class ramen. Okay, not the high class stuff. Like Super Saiyan. That's high class. That's quality. But I'm telling you need to go to Super Saiyan. I'm telling y'all need to go to Florida whenever the pandemic is over with. But so we released the magazine on Saturday. Next week we will be talking about Space Force. So if you haven't seen Space Force yet, you need to go see Space Force, which is on Netflix, by the way. And there's a lot of new anime that's dropping. Food Wars will be dropping pretty soon. I think June 20th, if I'm not 100% sure. But I think it is June 20th. But One Piece, at least the first 4 seasons of One Piece is actually on Netflix as well. So if you kind of want to revisit One Piece and want to go to the Alabasta arc, because that's what I'm kind of watching now with Luffy and Crocodile and Ace. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't tear up, but I got a little emotional when Luffy saw Ace. You know, because Ace was actually looking for his little brother. He was actually looking for Luffy. And it's just funny how they met up with each other, and as soon as they saw each other, they started arm wrestling. And like, yeah, man, you know, how you doing? Yeah, I'm with the Whitebeard Pirates. You need to come join us. Luffy's like, nah, fam, I'm not gonna do that because I'm looking for One Piece myself. But it's like we're gonna have to fight later. And they just started walking together, just started talking. They've been years since they've seen each other. Those of you that have not seen One Piece, I'm not gonna ruin it for you, and you will understand why. I kind of got emotional when Ace and Luffy met, you know, for the first time in years. Because Brittney gave me this look about the emotion part, so I caught that. So she haven't watched One Piece. You got to get there.
I do watch it when I can't go to sleep. I watch it when I can't go to sleep.
Man, wow.
And then you fall
Be glad Pat is not on this live chat, because Pat Venner will probably come to you and say, hey, wait a minute. Don't sleep on One Piece now.
I mean, I'm not. I'm just having a lot of trouble getting through those first introductory episodes. I'm sure once I get through them, It will be fine. I hope to have gotten through the entire series by the end of the year.
Okay. That's a tall order.
A reasonable goal.
That's a tall order. That's a tall order.
For the end of the year, you think so? I mean, it's June. That's like 6 months.
It's like over 1,000+ episodes.
Okay, 5 a day. 5-ish a day.
Okay. All right. I think you would like Sanji, though. I think Sanji is probably one of your favorite characters.
See, now I have to watch it to find out who Sanji is.
Yes. Yeah. He's the cook, and he knows martial arts, and he's obsessed with women. And he's kind of like a simp for women, not Ashley. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't matter. And then Brooke, whenever you meet Brooke has got the dead fruit because he's just a skeleton and an afro.
Okay.
And he always makes jokes about how he doesn't have skin or body. He's like, yeah, I can't hear it, but I don't have any ears. Like, he'll say something like that. Or he's just obsessed with panties. That's his other thing, too, because he kind of like just lays down. You kind of like see him slide through. And
I mean, yeah. He sounds like he was a special guest in Interspecies Reviewers.
Might be. He's the musician on the show, but you won't see him much later. But the mainstays, like the first few characters you will meet, Sanji is definitely one of them. He's a gourmet chef.
Gourmet chefs.
I think you would like Nami too, because Nami is very conniving. She's very mischievous.
I think you would like the conniving character. You would like her.
You'll definitely like her. You'll definitely like her. She's all about the money. She's all about the change.
I mean,
she's all about change. She is definitely a pirate. Get the bread. Now, Matt says Food Wars is a food porn anime, and it's exactly right.
Yes, it is. No, it is. And we love it, and we still watch it.
Yes.
And
just don't watch it with your parents.
Yeah. I might watch it with my mom. I would not watch it with my dad.
Yeah. It's no nudity. It's just that.
I mean, it might as well.
They emphasize foodgasm. They really emphasize that.
It's a foodgasm. You know?
Yeah, they really emphasize that. And the food looks good. It's actual recipes too, by the way. So, if you want to get like the recipes for it.
Eat before you watch it. Like every time I watch an episode of Food Wars, I have a craving for ramen. So I go get some ramen and I doctor it up with stuff in my kitchen and then I sit and eat it every time.
True. So, but yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy our first live stream with myself, Kiwi, and Brittney Savona. And thank you, Yoshi, Matt, and all other guys and gals that actually, came to our live chat, because it will be posted in our YouTube stream too as well. So if you just so happen to miss a live chat, you can still hear us talk and yap about a lot of things. So we will see you guys next week. You guys got anything else before we get out of here?
Nope. But stay tuned. We'll be making more vids coming up on YouTube, and get I'm using a pen, okay? So get the magazine.
Yeah.
It's sharp.
Get
it.
The magazine.
Oh my gosh. What they said.
Yeah. What we said. So until next time, y'all. Peace.
Bye.
See ya.